Hello everyone, welcome back to PUSU Podcast 2022. And now I'm not alone in here, I'm with my partner. Hello Queen.
Hi, Dini.
How are you, Queen?
I'm good. And how about you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. Well, okay, Quinn, without any further ado, let's talk about our topic for today. What do you think about our topic for today's Queen?
Okay, so I think that the topic for today is really interesting because it is about a freshman, and we just ended our third semester this year, which means we will be getting into our sophomore years, and there will be a new freshman of batch 2022.
Oh my God, yes, we're going to be a new sophomore and we're gonna have a new freshman too for this year's and I cannot wait for that. Okay, Quinn, without any further ado, let's start our Pusu podcast for today. And now we are going to have this Pusu podcast with two of our beautiful speakers. The one is Rafi and the other one is Fira. Hi, Rafi. Hi, Fira.
Hi.
Hello guys.
Hi, can you guys introduce yourself first? Maybe we can start from Rafi.
Hello guys, my name is Rafi Aditya Pratama. I'm majoring law in President University and I'm from batch 20 and 21.
Hi, Rafi.
Hi, Rafi.
Okay, now we're going to Fira.
Hello guys, my name is Fakhira or you can call me Fira. I'm from major communication batch 2021. Nice to meet you guys.
Hi, Fira. Nice to meet you.
Maybe some of you are familiar with Tira and Rafi from the previous episodes. Yeah, we are actually the Prison Podcast team. And now
Yeah.
we're going to share our experience during our freshman year. Okay, now without any further ado, let's jump into the first question. And what about it, Din?
Yeah, and maybe we can just talk about, maybe Quinn, you can talk about a little bit about our topics for today, about our material.
Oh, okay. So with this year's student orientation like coming really soon, and we want to give the soon will be freshmen of batch 2022 to get an idea of what being a freshman at President University felt like because we just get into we just ended our third semester, right? And as all of the PUSU podcast members are at the end of the year of freshman and we all came from different majors. Yeah, so we want to give soon will be freshman a starter pack of
Yes,
how what it be like to be a freshman at President University.
yes, of course. And now we're gonna talk about it with our friends who's also was a freshman in the President University. Okay, let's get jump into the questions. The first question is, what was your first impression about President University and what was your expectation as a freshman? Maybe we can start from Rafi. Rafi, what do you think?
Okay. So my first impression of the President University itself was that I was really a good college because the counselor himself offers several interesting facilities to support student activities. And my hope for President University in the future is that President University can hold several other measures that we are not previously available here. I think that's all.
Okay, how about Fira? Fira, what do you
Okay, so for me, as we know, President University use English as their learning communication, and I was scared that I can follow the lecturer or communicate with others because I'm not good at English. But after my first year, I think I can learn with the others and I can learn with the others together. And the others' expectation from me is the assignment from the lecturer is kind of fun, I think, because there's so many of assignment with a group than individual. So I can discuss with the others, play, make a video, make an assignment with the others. I think that's all from me.
Oh wow,
Ooh,
I think I have the same
wow.
just like Fira does, like the actually especially for the lecturer, they're kind of fun and the English learning environment also it terrifies me at first. What about you, Quinn? What is your first impression about PU?
Ooh, my first impression was, oh, there are so many people. Like, I mean, I don't have any friends because I came from Kalimantan, right? And when I first got here, I don't know anyone that I've known before. So, yeah, meeting new people. And my expectation for President University was, do you guys remember when we received our letter of acceptance? There will be a golf course and pool and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so my expectation was, oh, do I get to try it and many other kind of things? And yeah, I actually did it. So it was a good expectation that meets the reality, I guess.
Wow, that's really, really interesting. Yeah, I thought about that too. I forgot to mention it too. Okay, let's move on to our second question. Maybe Quinn, you can tell us about the second question.
Okay, so what was the first journey as a freshman at President University, and how was your student orientation journey? Okay, maybe for this question we can start from Fira. So what do you think?
Okay, as we know, when the first semester we do online, so we as a student in batch 2021 is do half offline and half online. So for my first journey, I think I'm not sure about it because we do the SEO by online and then first semester online too. But as I said before, for the assignment, I think it's my first journey because it's kind of different with the assignment in high school, of course.
Oh, okay. So what about you, Rafi?
Okay, I feel too happy to be able to continue my education from the previous level, namely from high school to college. I feel quite lucky because some of my friends cannot continue their education, but I got lucky. And don't forget to be grateful too when asked about the campus orientation period. At first, I felt a little heavy, but after doing it, I turned off to be fun. I even miss those times.
Oh, okay, okay. So both of you are like having the different kind of experience, but still enjoying the process. But how about you, Din? What was your first journey as a press universe? And how was your student orientation?
Well, for the student orientation, I didn't really expect it too much because we're only doing it from home, so it's an online student orientation. But then, yeah, after I went to Cikarang and then I started my journey as a freshman, it was quite interesting, but it was quite terrifying at first because I've met new people and also, yeah, about the English learning environment also quite terrifies me. But so far until now, I feel good about it. I have so many advantage and benefits from it.
Okay. For me, my first journey as a press universe is during the student orientation. I won't spill much, but I got some, what is it? In Indonesia, it's hukuman from the DC.
Oh
And
my
yeah, it
god.
was it was a terrifying but fun experience in the end because my STO groups are is fun. They we are having fun during the STO, and then my first semester was bomb actually. I mean, in a good way, because even though we do it online, but the people that I met in my first semester is really really great. That I'm still friends with them until now. And yeah, I think that's it from me. And maybe let's jump into the next question, then.
Okay, after the STO, have you guys have any new friends from maybe another city or another region? Maybe we can start from Rafi.
Okay. To be honest, since before the campus orientation, I have known several friends such as Alifandra from International Relation, Leon Tando from International Relation, and after the campus orientation itself, I met another friend from the German group. There is Adila Fatanji from communication, Kisti from a business administration, and Satria Gucci from information technology. And some that I can mention, actually, I'm good friends with all of them too. And for now, if you guys are really close to me, it's just only Rachel from international relation. Previously, there was Alifandra too, but it's over or just being stranger now. And I think it's normal because life is unpredictable because at some point you can't be that close to someone until you care and they care about you too. But when something changes you, yeah, we are just become strangers.
Oh my god, that's really quite sad, but it's okay. Friends can comes and goes, but you just really need to keep in touch maybe because you're still in one campus. How about you, Fira?
For me, actually, before the STO start, when we accepted as student at President University, we joined the group chat, right? And then one of my friends chat me and we introduce ourselves each other. And until now, we still be a friend and she is my first friend at President University. And we joined the same class because we are from same major. And then when the first semester start, I have many friends from that class. And until now, we still be friends and we still hang out together. For my STO team, for now, I'm not chit chat with them because we all from different majors, so we don't keep in touch again. That's all.
Okay, maybe it's the same for me because my STO's teams are from another major too, so that we still it's hard to reach or we still hard for us to communicate well. But yeah, it's quite hard for us if we have friends from another major because we have our own schedules and classes. So yeah, it's just the same for me. What about you, Quinn? What do you think about that?
Ooh, so during my STO, so we all came from different majors, right? So my group was actually named Blossom, and there are only like I think three or including me from management, and when the STO has ended, I actually text them like which class are you going for, and there was like Farhan and Abisha, and then I picked the same schedule as Abisha because in class 3 we only have like 3 or 4 days of class. So yeah, and after that we still kind of keep in touch. I still kind of keep in touch with them, with my STO friend, even though we came from different major. But even though we didn't text a lot, but we still, you know, sometimes like ask like what are you doing and some stuff. So yeah. Okay, so on to the fourth question. We During your first year, did you join any CNC or be part of event committees? And does being in an organization matter for freshmen? Okay, I think we can start from Vira.
Okay, because I'm a PUSU member, of course I am joining some event as a committee. And for me, being in an organization is matter because from high school, I'm not joining any organization, so I don't have any experience of being an organization member. So I want to try it on and at university as an organization member, so I can have experience. I can get relation with others. I can get some experience on being a teamwork. And my first experience as a committee of event. I think that's all.
Oh, what a great experience. And yeah, I do agree because connection in college is really important, whether it is between the students or even the lecturer. Okay, so Rafi, what do you think?
Okay, for me, in the first year, to be honest, I really want to join ASAC, but I turned out that I failed the selection. And I tried to register as a member of the President University Student Union. Coincidentally, at the time they opened registration, and the intention was to try, but it turned out I passed, and yes, I feel very grateful. While at the PUSU itself, I participate in several events, and if I got the question, is being in an organization important for a freshman? I will answer, I think it depends on you. Is that what are you need? If you are just after the academic grades and don't need much organization experience, I think it's okay. If you are not following the organization, but if you have a goal of gaining a lot of experience, I think you should to join an organization. So the choice is up to you guys. That's all for me.
Ooh, okay, okay. So it actually depends on the people, right? So what about you, Din? Did you join any CNC or be part of committees during your first year? Well, yeah, I mean, obviously we joined PUSU, but can you share a little bit of your other experience?
Well, yeah, I'm joining PUSU and I'm also joining some of the events committees, not just from the campus, but from my major itself. And yeah, I think I have the same answer just like Rafi. If you wanted to join organization or event, it's just up to you. It depends on what purpose are you into. And for me, my purpose on joining organization and committees is for to create a new experience, to learn new things, and of course to get new relations to people so that I can get to know someone and I can be more understand about how the event or the organization worked. Just like that. Okay, let's moving on to our next question. Next question is, do you guys have any culture shock when becoming a freshman at President University? Maybe we can start from Rafi. Rafi, what do you think?
For me, my culture shock in President University itself, I think President University itself is a campus with many cultures. People of any ethnics are here. So I think this is a culture shock when I have to adjust to fellow students who comes from various regions.
Okay, maybe I have the same answer with Rafi too because I'm not originally from Jakarta, so I got quite a lot of culture shock because I've met a lot of people and new people from another city, another region, and of course the culture in here also in President in Bekasi is also quite a culture shock for me because I'm from Makassar and we were using Logat Makassar and it's totally different than in here, so I've had that culture shock too. Okay, what about you, Fira?
I think I don't have any culture shock because I live in Depok, and Depok and Cikarang is not that different about the culture, so I'm not that shocked about the culture. But maybe because student at President University is came from various regions, so maybe just the communicate with the others is kind of different from my high school friends, maybe because or friends from Jakarta and around Jakarta. So it is my first experience actually because before I'm being a student at President University, I don't have friends from different regions. So I think it's not a culture shock, but it's an experience.
Okay, so Rafi and Fira has a different kinds of question, has a different kinds of answers about the culture shock itself. And what about you, Quinn? What do you think about that?
Okay, so rather than culture shock, I think I experience more like a cultural diversity experience because as Rafi, Fia, and you have said that we came from many different kind of regions. Like I never have a friend that came from Manado, from Aceh, and many other kind of regions. And I usually ask them like, what is the, for example, like what is it? I usually ask like, for example, I ask like, what is table in your local language, for example, or anything like, how do you say I want to eat, or how do you say I want to sleep? So experiencing a cultural diversity is really, I think, a privilege in this President University because you can really experience so many cultural differences in only one campus. So I think that's it for me. And yeah, culture shock is actually uh, different for so many people because there are plenty of factors, especially background factors, like where we came from, like what originally our parents came from. And yeah, I think it's a unique experience for every individual. And yeah, let's move on to the next question, I guess. So, did you guys stay at dorm or ngekos? So, yeah, which team are you? Let's start from Rafi, I think.
So for me itself, I live at ngekos. The reason why I choose kos timbang dormitory or boarding house, it is because many of my friends are in the same kos as with me.
Whoa, okay, so same. I also stay at kosan because it is not actually not the matter whether my friends staying at, but because during our first semester we did a hybrid lesson, which there are some offline class and online class. And while I came from Kalimantan, so I decided to just stay at my house, and then I rented a place uh, in kos-kosan and on my second semester. So yeah, uh, but how about you, Fir?
I'm not stay at the dorm or ngekos, but I'm pulang pergi PP because I live in Depok. So Depok and Cikarang is not that far. I can go to Cikarang by train. So I just if I have class, I can go to Cikarang by train. And because we do half offline and half online, and our third semester is only have 2 class in a week, so it's not that hard to me to go to Cikarang, pulang pergi. That's all.
Whoa, different people, different experience. And I also want to share my friend experience when they are staying at the dormitory because so there used to be a three types of dormitory, like the student boarding, what is it, student boarding house, and then New Beverly Hills, and also Elpis Tower. So I want to share my friend experience staying at SBH. So it is actually quite the experience because the room itself is quite nice, and but I must say the food at the cafeteria is really good. I usually order, even though I don't stay there, but I usually order like nasi ikan sambal matah, and it's really good. And it is not that expensive. It's just like how the standard rice bowl, and yeah, there are lots of activities you can do at the dormitory actually, like playing basketball or even badminton. And and you can also hang out with your friends in the cafeteria because it is open for public, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, but how about you, Din? What team are you at? Is it the
Well,
dorm team or the sun team or pulang pergi team like Vira?
well, I'm from Makassar, so I can't pulang and pergi ya. But I stayed at cost because luckily last year the batch 2021 is not obligated to use the dorm. So yeah, I prefer to stay at cost because for me it's much cheaper and the facilities are suited for me, are suitable for me. And so yeah, I'm team Kos-Kosan.
We're kind of experienced the similar thing because we both then came from Jabodetabek area, and yeah, I think we can go to the next question, Din.
Okay, let's move on to our next question. So, for you guys, what are you prefer? The first, the second, or the third semester for this year? Maybe we can start from Fira.
Okay, for me, I think I prefer with the third semester because finally we can feel the offline class vibes because when we at the first semester we do full online, and with the second semester we do half offline and half online because we have some offline class at the beginning of the semester, but after that, we have COVID cases again, so we do online, and then the third semester is full offline, and we do a social project, right? So I think I like the third semester.
Okay, maybe for me, I just have the same answer with Fira. I prefer third semester because maybe our schedule is not too strict. and we also do this social project, so it was quite interesting. And also we can have a new friends from another major because we share the same class with them. Okay, how about you, Rafi?
Okay, for me itself, I have a different opinion with Dini and Fahira. That is because I choose the first semester at first, second semester at second, and third semester at third. It is because in the third semester material from the lecturer, I feel so bored. It is because we get the some material that we have to do in a senior high school like Pancasila or religion or Bahasa Indonesia. I think it's still same, but I do like the social project too. I only didn't like the material given by the lecturer. That's it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can have the same feelings with you too, because it is like a general material, so the lectures is really really interesting. I can't say it's boring or what, but yeah, it was quite not really productive for us in class, but the social project really really helps us too because we had so much benefits from it. And yeah, I think I agree with you too, Rafi. Okay, what about you, Quinn?
Ooh, so I used to think the first semester was the absolute, I mean, the absolute definition of the perfect semester because I really enjoy it. I met a lot of new people, a lot of new friends, and they were also nice. Like my class, the third class of management, batch 2021, the first semester was good because the people are so solid. And then we actually do have some class project together and we all did our job, and the people are just so fun to hang out with. Like I'm the majority of the people that I've been friend with right now is from the first semester class. But uh during the second semester, like we all going separate ways, right? We all choosing like some choosing different class, and I'm still in contact with them. But during my second semester, the subjects, some of the subjects are my nemesis because some tasks or assignments that were given by the lecturer are actually kind of hard for me personally, and yeah. But when the third semester came, I have to say it is the best semester so far because, to be honest, I really, really love the subject, even though it is kind of general, but I think it's a really great way to develop us as an individual in the society. Like we learn about the Pancasila, we learn about religion as a general, as a whole, so we can grow like a tolerance in our cultural diverse environment, and also the social project. So in my third semester, uh, my major management joined with communication, and the people from communications are so nice. Are in Indonesia, in the slang we can say it sabi. Like they are really active and also smart and also like to, what is it, just to hang out with us. And so during the third uh, semester, we did like some angklung project. Like we play an angklung in a nursing house in the Kayangan. And yeah, it was a great experience for me. And also, this is kind of a bit a glimpse from the next question, but I just want to say that Sopu in third semester was a really, really, really great experience. So yeah, I think that's it from me.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, all of us has a different types of answer, but overall, I think we really, really enjoying our each of our semesters, right? And that's really, really good for us. Okay, so maybe Quinn, we can start the next question again.
Okay, so for the next question, how was the environment at President University? Maybe we can start from Rafi this time.
For me, the environment at the President University itself, in my opinion, is a very positive. But of course, there are also negative ones, and it can be denied. right? And yes, it's come back to you in choosing the environment, which is positive or negative. It is depends on you, yeah, guys.
Okay, yeah. So the environment is actually like really unique to every individual also because we actually can choose how the outcome of the environment that we want it to be. Like for me, I really enjoy the environment in President University or Jababeka as a city because it is a really pedestrian friendly, like I really can go anywhere just by foot. And yeah, but so how about you, Phil? What do you think of the environment of President University?
For me, at first, I thought that the environment will be intimidating because I was scared if I can make any friends there. But turns out the people that I have met so far are being nice to me. They're so kind and they're also fun to hang out with. So I love the friend environment at President University. And not only the people that I know, but sometimes when we first meet with the others, I think they are so kind too. That's all.
Oh, I also agree with you when you said that at the first met, like I met a stranger, and here, like we also kind of have that connection that oh, okay, this person can be my friends, or oh, this person is once again in Indonesian slang sabi to hang out with, and yeah, I also agree with you on that part. People in here are so nice. I mean, we can't like guarantee or anything because every person has a different kind of personalities. But yeah, so far the people that I've met here has been really nice. So yeah, I think we can go to the Dini's thoughts on this. So what was your thought, Din, about President University environment?
Well, yeah, just as the same as Fira and Rafi, it's positive, and I'm so lucky that I have a group of friends who's really, really positive, opens, and they're just so caring. So I just really, really like it because I was kind of scared too at first because it's a whole new experience for me because I'm in another city, not in my city. And I felt scared at first, but then after I have some of the friends who's so good and nice and it's really fun to hang out with, I just really, really enjoyed it and I really, really like it so far. Okay, maybe we can start from another question again. And this is really, really interesting because this has just happened a few weeks ago. Okay, what about, let's talk about Sopu. How was Sopu this year? Maybe we can start from Rafi.
Although I can't attend the event, it is because I'm still on medication. Looking at some of my friends post their activity, the events look so fun and they are so happy, especially during the closing ceremony itself. Yeah, so that I can attend the event, but hopefully I'll be able to attend the event in a person next year.
Okay, thank you, Rafi. Wow, it's really, really sad that you cannot be attend on the Sopu this year, but hopefully you can attend it next year, okay? Okay, how about you, Fira? What do you think about Sopu this year?
Okay, same as Raffi. I can attain the Sopu because, as you know, I'm pulang pergi and Sopu is held at the night, so I can go to see the Sopu itself. But when I see my friends on social media joining the Sopu, it's kind of fun and I want to see the Sopu next year, I hope. That's all.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, for me personally, I attended Sopu. I joined in futsal and volley, and it was so fun because we was having a hybrid class, right? We have half online and half offline. And then when I attended to Sopu, I met another friends that I just found out that they are an IR student because I'm an IR student. And so then I just really, really happy with this Sopu this year because there's a lot of active supporters, especially from the engine, from the major of engine. They were so excited about Sopa this year, and so it's so fun. And for the final night, also the DJs are so hyped up, and I just really, really like it. I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, how about you, Quinn? What do you think about soap?
Oh my God, Sobu is phenomenal. Because yeah, maybe because during the our first and second semester we were doing like some hybrid class, so and I attended online. But when the third semester came and also Sopu at the same time, it was a really really great experience. I met a lot of new people, like people from different majors and even from the same management, just like you. Like I just found out that that they are also came from management, and I also see some of the supporters were really hyped up about their yell yell, and it's really catchy, and I can't even bother to sing. Like I even know some majors yell yell, not only from management, like I know some from communication and then computing and VCD, also engineering, also law, and I also IR, I also know some. And then BA and ACS, oh my God. I just really love Sapu. I really love the people, the experience, because everything feels so, what is it? Everything just feels so unreal because for the past few years we have been locked down inside our own house, and when this even came it felt like, oh yeah, this is the experience that I'm talking about. And also speaking from the committee, no, I didn't join the sopu committee, but some of my friends does, and they also felt like even though this event is big, like it is kind of hard to prepare for it, but I can see the effort from them, and they are also like satisfied with the event. And yeah, I think that is my experience. If I have to rate it from 1 to 10, I think I will rate it like 8 or 9, because I missed like 1 week because I had an unfortunate incident and I have to fly back to Surabaya. So yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, that's really, really interesting for Sopa this year. It's really, really great. Maybe because still it's an offline event, so it's really, really great. We can feel the vibes of it, and yeah, it was amazing. Okay, maybe for the last question, Quinn, can you tell us about the last question?
Okay, okay. But before that, I also agree. I mean, I really can talk about Sopu for hours and hours, but that will be, you know, will be painful for the editor to edit this. So yeah, let's jump into the last question. What advice would you give to the soon will be freshmen at President University? I think we can start from Fira.
Okay, from me for the class, don't be scared, guys, because the lecturer will help you, your friends will help you, and then for the friendship, as I said before, I think students at President University are really really kind, so you don't get so you guys don't be worried. And for the joining or as organization member, it depends on you guys. Don't follow your friends like FOMO or fear of missing out. You can decide you want to join organization, CNC, volunteer or internship. It depends on you. Don't be scared. I think being student at President University is really really fun. You don't have to worry.
Okay, yeah, I kind of agree with what Fiera has said because I cannot guarantee that the experience that I have now it will be the same as you guys, who maybe is a MABA at President University, a freshman. I cannot guarantee that, but yeah, for me myself, I think what advice that I could give to you is don't be scared. Don't be scared of meeting new people. Just if you are worried about your circle or environment, you can always set your boundaries. Because don't limit yourself on meeting new people, but set your boundaries. because you cannot expect anything until you meet or get talk to them. And also, don't be scared to try new things. For example, I never experienced in playing archery and also golf. But in here in Jababeka, there are a lot of stuff you can do, especially if you came from uh Kalimantan like me, there are some kind of limited place. For me personally, I came from Central Kalimantan, and yeah, the place that you can go there is like really limited compared to this one, I think. So yeah, trying new things, and also because Cikarang is technically in West Java, uh, we can go to some several other places, like we can go to Bandung, also we can explore Jakarta and many other kind of place like Subang, Purwakarta, and you can go by train, and also maybe by car, using someone's car, I don't know. But yeah, just get as many experience as you can, don't be scared, but also remember to set your boundaries. Like if you have a limited budget, then you have to like make financial planning for it. Like don't be reckless with your money, do your money management, do your time management, do manage everything that you do. And I think that is personally for me. So in short, what I'm trying to say is don't be scared, just set your boundaries. Okay.
Yes, maybe. I think we have different experience because as a batch 2021 is an online student, and for this year, the freshmen will conduct the SEO through offline. So I think it's kind of easy for them to make new friends, and the experience is kind of different from us, right, Queen?
Yes, I totally agree with Vera, because this year's student orientation will be conducted offline. I'm really sure the experience that you are getting will be different from us, and I hope you guys will enjoy it, because I do enjoy my experience, even though it is online. So remember, don't be scared, just do your own thing, do hustle, and just mind your own business and go thrive. But let's hear from Rafi's side. What advice would you give to the freshmen, Rafi?
Mm, okay, to be honest, I didn't have any advice for the freshmen, but first of all, I just want to say welcome to college, welcome to campus life. Then maybe I can give the advice to the freshmen to strengthen your will learn both inside or outside and academic itself, and joining the event or club you are interested, and choose a positive environment and leave the negative ones. I think that's all.
Okay, so every one of us here like have a different kind of advice. But now let's hear from Dini, I guess. So what advice would you give to them, Din?
Well, I don't know what to say to them, but I think for me, just be yourself, be wise and be logical, and maybe you just really need to start to um be more mature, because this is a campus life. It's a whole new experience, a whole new journey for all of you guys, especially for the freshmen. And just like what Quinn said, you just really need to manage your finance. You just really need to manage your priority scale. And for me, my only advice is this: good luck, and don't ever be hesitate about what are you going to do, and what are you happy about it. As long as you're happy with it, just go for it. But as long as it can educate yourself, then it's good. But if it's not, then you should probably think about it again, and maybe you can start doing something else that is better and benefits for you, for yourself. That's it.
Yeah, I agree, because the advice that we give right now is basically based on our experience, and we all know that the experience that you guys will have will be might be different. So yeah, just make sure to know yourself. If you often question yourself, like, do I have to do this? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do this? Just like Dini said, just go for it. If you feel like it, if you are happy with it, just don't be reckless. Okay, guys. And yeah, I think that is the last question, Din. Yay!
Oh my god, yay.
Time
Okay,
really flies.
yeah,
Because, talking about experience, it's like an endless journey because we are still experiencing things, right?
yes, I agree. And for four of us, based on our topics for today, we have a lot of different kinds of answers that I think it can be beneficial for all of the new students, the freshmen who's listening to this podcast. You can guys can take a little bit notes about our advice, about our a little bit of experience, so that you can use it wisely in your campus life when you became a freshman.
I agree. And now we wanted to thank Fira and Rafi also for wanted to share their experience here during their first year. So yeah, thank you, Fir, and thank you, Rafi.
Okay, thank you for Dini and Queen for being the host of today's podcast, and for the freshmen fighting, and welcome to to President University.
Okay, thank you, Dini and Queen. I feel happy to chit chat and talk with them. And yeah, once again, welcome to college and welcome to President University for a freshman.
Okay, thank you, Rafi, and thank you, Fiora, for your remarks for our podcast for today. And once again, good luck to all of you, especially for freshmen, whatever you are, and especially for freshmen in President University. Good luck, and I'm hoping you for the best. And now this is the end of our podcast for today. I'm Dini, and I'm with Quinn. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast, and see you guys to our next podcast. Bye.
See you on the next episode. Bye, guys.